And when we are trying to rationalize our emotions, right, we kind of trying to close them, not understand, not feel, but rationalize. And that's very easy. For example, I'm afraid to make a presentation, right? What could be behind of that? I'm just everybody will tell you just had the fear of public speaking, right? Okay, let's search how to avoid this, how to I don't know change this, and don't be afraid of public speaking, right? But what the emotion behind that? Are you afraid of public speaking? Why? Are you not confident about what you are going to tell about? But if you are not confident, no techniques will help you, right? You just need to concentrate it on your weak side, why you're not confident, and push your energy and feelings to be more confident, right? It's just easy and simple. There is no stress. And if you explain to yourself that now I'm 100% confident, right? I'm not afraid anymore. That would be just the like talking with your friends, right? You're feel confident what you are talking about because you know nobody will judge you, right? Oh, that would be funny. So you feel relaxed. Nobody judging you, right? But in our everyday life, that sometimes now I'm sharing my own feelings, right? Kind of okay, what they think about me? What they will think about if I wear this stuff, if I do that, if I do that? What they will think? What should I do to make me feel, to make them think that I'm a good, right? To make me feel good. But in that case, we're kind of dependent, right? Dependent from something outside. And we are losing like our own independence. Our everyday life, it's kind of the game. Our work is the game, our family is the game, and we are playing the different roles in our everyday life. That could be, for example, we are uh, friend, friend role. When you're with your uh, dudes, you kind of like behaves you differently than you're in a company meeting, right? When we are in a relationship, when we are a family, we are son, we could be the son, the daughter, or we could be a mother, or we could be a father, right? This is also a role. What our personal role when we are alone with ourselves, what we are thinking about, right? What our professional role. And the thing is that sometimes we mix all these roles in our head. Just a simple example. I'm sitting in the work and something urgent that needs to be done, right? And I'm not accomplished that. It's kind of not accomplished in my head, right? I'm going to home, I'm thinking about that. I'm at home, like, I don't want to think about that, but I'm thinking about that, right? And let's say you're at home, your family, all families set up their family role, they're expecting father to be at home, but actually not the father coming home, or just manager coming home. And I'm talking to the manager, right? I'm trying to think about the problem, I'm trying to accomplish that, and trying to avoid everything that disturbs me, right? Like a noise. And I see on my family like a noise, right? And I react to my family like a noise. But why? And I started like thinking about that, like catch my own emotions in different situations, right? Uh, when I start the work, I'm just thinking, is it all done what I can do to predict any other situations? And when I feel confident, I just close my laptop and switch to another role. I'm driving to my home, just listening to the music and whatever. Before home, I just trying to switch. Now I am at home, and if something happened, there will be like no way to deal with anything, right? I will just nervous, stressed, loud voice and whatever. Nobody's happy, and me either, right? There's kind of no positive effect. And that's not so easily said, but hardly done. But I started practice this stuff. I started looking for the reason. So when we have consequences, like for example, kids cry, right? We are trying to deal with this fire. You just, what do you want? Why are you crying? You want these candies? And if they want to be concentrated on something else, we'll give them candies, right? And they calm down. That seems okay. But the next time they will ask for candies with the same crying and stuff like that. But we are in a good mood and we want to pay attention to their behavior. And we started to explain that it's not healthy for your mouth, for your teeth, and whatever. And kids just thinking, hey, wait, last time you told me that it's kind of not good, and I was crying and I get this. So what should I do? Just what the most fastest and effective way, right? Just cry. Just start crying, right? And when to stop? When you get what you need, right? But if you don't get what you need, you can't explain in your head why. Because you think that you should get this one, you will feel frustrated. And the bad thing of all this frustration, that they're like negative emotion. And the emotion, that's something that we could keep through the timeline. And they can multiply in different roles, different spheres, and you can kind of be the big mind, right? But the part would be like negative emotions, non-asset questions. You don't feel safe. You don't feel confident what you are doing, right? And your mind can jump from like a good mood to bad mood, good mood to bad mood, good mood to bad mood. And that's gonna be observed in all what are you doing. Like, as for me, let's say we have kids, we have many toys around the flat, right? And I feel all the time like nervous. I don't like that. I like things to be in order, right? And I'm started to cry. I'm started like punished him, whatever. But the thing is that their behavior changed once I just started to put everything on their place. Just not because they don't care. Only me cares about the order of all this stuff, right? And if I care, then I should do this, right? And if my kids don't care, I should explain them why I care, and or I should ask him why they don't care, right? You should just to understand that the conflict, the model of the conflict, right? Because we are dealing, for example, the person A and person B. With people, it's hard to understand each other. Sometimes person A, to be on the safe side, when we meet something, we want to be kind of prepared, right? We want to know what to expect, or good or bad. but we would rather think about the good than about what we can expect in the bad way. For example, the person E needs something from person A needs something from person B, right? And person A thinks that person B have like a set of skills, the system of beliefs, motivation, and whatever, based on his own experience, right? A, B. Person B think that he knows the motivation, behavior, tasks, and goals of person A. What's going to happen during their communication? There will be no A-B communication. There will be the like communication of projections, right? And A communicate with the B projection, B communicate with the A projection, right? And they only seen how to about something, right? About something. And they only seem to resolve this conflict to find a solution in the system above, right? They need to find, they're fighting with their personal views, but they should find something which is not personal, like a work, right? If you don't do your job, then there would be consequences. But consequences, not that your boss will don't like you, but the consequences that the system broken, the customer will not happy, the customer will not pay, and this affects related to all others who involved, right? But it's not so obvious if you're not thinking, if you're in emotions, and if the conflict is hard, you'll feel like more emotions, right? Like angry, what's going on, shit, they're stupid. And that because we are judge other people. I mean, we are always trying to build the projection. And when our projection about somebody is more closer to somebody, right? When they're talking, when they get to know each other better, then we feel more comfortable, right? Then this stressed communication, as it close to this communication, that's that less stressed, right? When we are kids, we are open. We express what we feel, we express what we think, and everybody know what to expect, right?